Alright, Shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Karkadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and in sincerity, and the women and children who follow. So, today's lesson is about really remaining in the truth. It's kind of centered around, people falling out of the truth, and of course the Passover is coming around, so we know that this is the time that a lot of people are sifted, but really it's about remaining in the truth and doing what you are supposed to do. So with that being said, we're gonna just kick the lesson. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, starting at verse 1. It says, "Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you, which also ye have received, and wherein ye stand." Because right now, that's where we stand. We stand within the gospel, within this truth, from Apostle Tahar on down. This is what we have learned. This is what our faith is. This is where we're grounded in. All right, as men of the Lord, hopeful men of the Lord. The potential 144. Okay? Lord willing, we are the 144. And the innumerable multitude as well. Alright, so he's saying, this is where we stand. It says, "By which also ye are saved, if you keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless you have believed in vain." Okay, so if you stay in this doctrine, okay, and don't sway you left or right. You build your house not on sand. Okay, you build your house on steady ground. Then you're not gonna fall away. Okay, it says, "For I delivered unto you first." Fuck you. "For I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Hamashiach died for our sins according to the scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the third day according to the scriptures, and that he was seen of Cephas, Peter, then of the 12. After that he was seen of above 500 brethren at once, of whom the greater part remain unto this present, but some are fallen asleep." So everyone that even seen Yahushai after he was risen didn't stick around. But that's why faith is so important. Like we were speaking about faith on the highways the other day. The substance of things to hope for, the evidence of things not seen. We've never seen Yahushai. We didn't get a chance to see even, Peter or Paul or David or Moses. We did when we were men in that time, but in this time we haven't seen them physically. But guess what? We believe. That's where our faith is grounded in. But it says even some fell asleep, and that's what you're getting in these times as well. You got men that's been out here laboring for years that are going to fall asleep and fall away from the gospel. I implore you to not do that. I mean, what would that benefit? All right, salvation is about to come to the elect, and you want to quit? You want to? Is it too hard? Is it too strict? But it's not for everybody. Is really what it is. So the Lord's gonna sift who He needs to sift. All right, and those who are deemed worthy are going to be, they're going to remain, and they're going to be saved. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 9:24. It says, "Know ye not that they which run a race," it's like it. "Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run ye." Slakia, been a long day. "So run that ye may obtain." Okay, even though everybody's, Well, I'll let it keep keep talking. It says, every man that striveth for the masteries is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Okay? So Paul's comparing like sprinters, okay? When you run a race, everybody's running a race. But there's only going to be one winner. It says, so run that you may attain, so you may be a winner. Okay? And they're doing it to get a prize, to get a a corruptible crown. Something that can be tarnished or broken or stolen. That's why they're running the race. But we're running this race for salvation. You can't take that away. Once you are saved out of America from the missiles, nobody can take that away from you. Alright, if you're serious about this truth, and the Lord is with you, no one can be against you. It says, so therefore, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. Okay, so he said he's fighting, not one that's like just swinging at nothing, swinging at the air. Alright, he's swinging a hit. He wants that KO. You trying to get a win. Okay, it says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should become a castaway. So I've done all this work. I've ran this race. I fought this fight. And all these good works that I've done, preached on the highways, did lessons, and now I get casted away? How should I say I never knew thee? Don't do this for vain, or all in vanity, or for no reason. It's like you. If you're gonna run in this race, run this race. Alright, if you're gonna fight in this fight, fight to win. Okay, just like he said, in this previous precept, it says, after that he was seen of above 500 brethren at once, of whom the greater part remain unto this present, but some are falling asleep. Don't be one of those that falling asleep, because they didn't take it serious enough. Know why you in this truth. Why are you in this truth? Because it's convenient? Because you've been doing it, so you can't... Because eventually, you can't fall out. If you fall out, you're going to be destroyed. But the Lord knows your heart. He knows your intentions. So if you're going to be in this thing, really be in this thing. Stop BSing. This is Ecclesiasticus 7:15. Hate not laborers' works, neither husbandry, which the Most High ordained. Okay, what are the laborers' works? Doing these lessons, pushing the lessons, going on the highways, being an Israelite in your everyday life, really. Because it's more than just, doing the lessons and going out on the highways. It's work in America to be a righteous man. That is hard work. It's easy because because it's written in black and white what to do and what not to do. But we're in this flesh, and you got that temptation. Satan want to get you, but you know what's good or not, man. You already know. So just do what you're supposed to do. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that. 2nd Ezra chapter 9. I am gonna start at. Man, this whole chapter is good, but it's like you. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be reserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning. It's like it sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in them that cast them away. It's like it, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. So what does that tell you? What does that say? To me, to really what it says is basically, that you, back in verse 7, faith and works. All right? What does it say in James? I'll show you my faith by my works, man. You have faith and you have works. I'll show you my faith by my works, roughly paraphrasing. They go hand in hand. Whereby you believe. You got to believe in this thing, man. You got to believe that he is. You got to believe that Yahushua died for us, for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That Babylon is American is going to be destroyed in that third world war. You got to believe that, and you better believe that it's going to be some hard times coming. And you better have Yahweh Shem Yahshai on your side, because if you don't, you through. And like I said, you're going to be in a pitiful case, because you abuse the Most High ways. And now you're going to dwell in torments. Alright, I believe this is the last precept I wanted to get on this lesson. This is Revelations 3, starting at 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. Okay, so he says he know your works. We just got done talking about the works. All right, you got to be able to escape by your works and by your faith. Okay, he said that the Most High said, I know your works. I know what you do. I know who you are. You're neither cold nor hot. You're not all the way out the truth, but you're not all the way with the truth either. You're riding the fence. So then, because thou art lukewarm, because I'm kind of like an Israelite. I mean, you pose to be, you're posing to be an Israelite on the outside, but the inside, you're not there. It says, so then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. All right, you done. You done. Go hard or go home in this thing, man. Lukewarm don't get it done. Lukewarm don't make the roster. Lukewarm don't make the cut. Be hot for this thing, man. Hope you brothers, got something out of this lesson. With that being said, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Mekar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and in sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.